Hello and welcome to another vlog. It is Monday because I have 3 projects to cast on this week. I'm very excited. My name is Josie, if we haven't met before. Welcome to another vlog. I hope you might be joining me in casting some things on. That would be extra fun. But it is June 1st and I am just ready. I'm ready for my 3 projects. However, I did just spend the last 30 minutes realizing that the Levitate wrap, I don't have enough yarn for the Levitate wrap. I think because of the double knit edging that goes like all the way around, and then also the tie, I don't have enough yarn. So I was looking through, I really have 2 options. I have the pressed flowers shawl, not the cardigan. I do not have enough yarn for the cardigan. But I'm like, I really don't want to make a shawl. I want to make a garment. And so I am leaning towards the Ballerina Wrap top by Alexandra Table. There's no ribbing. It's all I-cord. Okay, back. My battery died. This vlog has had a rough start. Hopefully you don't see it. Hopefully you don't feel it. But I just realized what I was about to cast on, I don't have enough yarn for. My new microphone that I bought, I can't figure out how to pair it. So I just spent the last 10 minutes trying to pair it. But now I'm just using my old one. And my camera just died. It's okay. I was saying the wrap top. What was I saying? Yes, there's no ribbing. It's just a wrap top, so I feel like if the alpaca does kind of lose its shape, it'd be okay. So it is a free pattern on her blog, but I am not going to use a blog post for a pattern. That would just drive me bananas. So I'm going to buy it, but first I want to see if I can just get, she doesn't even have gauge listed on the Ravelry Pep website. So I think I only have 20 minutes until the kids wake up because it just took me so long to kind of adjust my plans. I just wanted to see if I could meet gauge before buying the pattern. So today would be a swatching day. I'm really excited for this vlog. If you can't tell, it's had a rough start, but I'm not even that deterred. I'm not even, it doesn't even bring my spirits down because I am very excited to be casting on so many things. I did not knit once over the weekend. That is so unlike me. And now I did do lots of cross stitch. I'll update you on that. That was a blast. But I am ready. Better than yesterday. I have not had a rough start to my new project. I actually just finished my swatch. It's not a very big swatch, but I will block it because I've never worked with alpaca yarn, so I'll block it, and then hopefully Thursday can be, if everything goes well, hopefully Thursday can be my cast-on project for the Ballerina Wrap cardigan. So I just finished that. As I was watching the Patreon video from Bakery Bears about the Summer of Stitching sock pattern that just came out, the Practically Perfect socks. So this is my hand-dyed yarn, tan, all wound up. She knits it on 9-inch, but I'm still enjoying DPNs, so I'm still going to knit with DPNs. Hopefully I don't twist it like I did on both times of the ruffle socks I just knit. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm just gonna follow her pattern exactly. We just got it, so I'm really excited. I love knitting with other people. It just makes it, I don't know, it just makes it extra fun. Yes? Okay, I'm back. So, I don't remember what I was saying. I'm very excited. Oh, I think maybe I was talking about knitting with other people, and that I'm just very excited for this knitting. I haven't done many knit-alongs at all, I think, except on the Patreon channel, and it just is really fun. So I'm really looking forward to the summer of stitching that she's hosting. Highly recommend, if you like watch her podcast on YouTube, watch their podcast on YouTube to give their Patreon a look at, because I have learned so much from her, and Dan too. Did you see that clip of the deer eating from our bird feeder? So the past 2 mornings we've come downstairs and we're like, oh my gosh, we must have like a savage squirrel that's getting our bird seed, like knocking off we have like a white little steeple on top of the church bird feeder, and you take that off to put the seed in. And they've never bothered it before. It's easy to kind of knock off, but no squirrels or birds have ever bothered it before. But the past 2 mornings we've come down and it's been off, and we're like, wow, these birds must really love our new bird seed, or the squirrels must love our new bird seed. But then I was just sitting here and I saw a deer walk in our backyard. We have a fenced-in backyard, so I guess the past 2 days we've left the fence open, and a deer has come in, and he was just reaching his little head up, just licking at the seeds. I'm like, that is hilarious. That was such a surprise. Let me know what you're working on. Are you working on any socks this summer? Or are you able to knit with like cotton and linen yarn and things? I just don't enjoy knitting with like cotton and linen. Silk is okay, but I would much rather like knit with wool. So I don't stop knitting with wool in the summer. I just kind of maybe do like smaller projects, but even then I'm about to cast on a blanket, and I'm about to cast on an alpaca sweater. So, but I am excited for socks. Sat down, and it is blanket Cast-On day, which I think I'm most excited about. But I wanted to give you an update on yesterday's, how far I got on yesterday's sock. I just got through the first kind of like lace motif. So my yarn is knitting up beautifully. I'm really, really happy with it. It's just a very simple kind of lace at the top of the leg. And not really lace, but like a daisy pattern is what she called it. So yeah, it knit up super fast. I love socks for that. Don't you? I mean, it is just wonderful how quickly socks knit up. Like in the same amount of time, I knit this compared to this. I mean, it's just wonderful. Now, I can't do small circumference knitting very comfortably, like for a long time, but it is amazing how quickly they knit up. So that is looking super cute, but now I get to cast on my blanket. I'm so happy. The speckles on this are just amazing. Even the dark yarn, when I was like, Winding the dark yarn. I mean, there's just so many speckles. It is just stunning to look at. I cannot wait to knit with it. I'm thrilled. I also, speaking of my swatch, I measured my swatch and I am like pretty much exactly on gauge. I got 20, the gauge calls for 20 stitches and 27 rows. And I got a little bit less. Maybe my rows are a little bit too much. I got a little bit less than 8 rows. Is that right? A little bit less than 8 rows in my row gauge. So that comes out to 32 instead of 27, but that's okay. My actual stitch gauge is spot on, and it's so soft and drapey, so I am really excited about it. So that'll be tomorrow's cast on, not today. Today is blanket time. And I could not be more thrilled. So I believe I need US 7, so I'll go ahead and get that started. Today has been such a fun day, but like the past 2 days has just felt like summer. It's hot, like we're outside and we're sweating, but it's like the sun is out and it's just beautiful, like sweating for good reasons. And that's the best because you're just having a fun time. We're also slowly getting more and more water supplies because my son, my oldest one, he gets hot really easy. He's kind of like me. I was prone to heat exhaustion when I was little, and I think I still am. And he gets hot very easy. So I really have been wanting to, like, he wants to be outside a lot, but he gets uncomfortable and like he'll complain that his, stomach is hurting. And so we got a water table coming. We've got like a little collapsible pet pool that we're gonna be like using. I'll show you it in some vlogs, I'm sure. And then we have a sprinkler that we can use, and then we just got a splash pad and then water guns. So I think we're gonna be pretty set. So yeah, it's just felt so much like summer, and I'm just having a blast. But now it's rest time, and I've just been dying to cast on this blanket. I am really thrilled. I love the idea of having a blanket for every member of my family. I think I've mentioned this before, not to be too morbid, but in case something would take me away from them, I just love the idea of each member having a blanket for me. So I'm really thrilled to cast this on. And I'm also just really excited to use the yarn because Addie, Ruby, and Rose's speckles are out of this world in the best way. I'm excited. I have to show you. I am just amazed that these two yarns, these two speckly beauties, is making this fabric. Is that not stunning? I mean, it doesn't even look marled. It just looks speckled. I'm in love. I'm in love. And I also love the way the pattern calls you to do the increases. So like right on the edge, it looks so neat. It's according to Corner Blanket. It looks so neat. I'm so thrilled. It is so squishy. Hi, buddy.
You were talking to your camera.
I was talking to my camera. You want to see the start of my blanket?
Ooh, it looks nice.
Thanks, buddy.
Mama.
productive evening of knitting. I'm so sorry about the lighting, but it is like 9:15 and I'm gonna go to bed. But I wanted to give you an update. I will show you this tomorrow in better lighting, but this is where I showed you last, and I knit well. I just wanted to show you this drop stitch section is kind of the feature pattern of the Wildflower Blanket, along with like all the contrast sections too. But yeah, I adore how this is coming out. It is so pretty. So I will definitely give you an update on this, or let you see it tomorrow, like in better lighting. But yeah, it is so pretty. But this is how far I got on the Wildflower Blanket on my cast-on day. New day, same spot, because does anyone else just have favorite knitting spots? I do shuffle between favorite ones, but currently this is my favorite one. Just put the boys down for a nap. We had a lot of fun this morning. It was a beautiful sunny day, high of 82, so not too hot. But we got our splash pads out for the first time, and the boys are already asking to go for more after rest time, so it was so much fun. It's a lot of work to set up, or it feels like it's a lot of work, but because I intentionally got smaller, like splash pads, a smaller, like, it's called a pet pool. Got a smaller pet pool. It felt very fun. Okay, update. Here's all I have left of the yarn. I mean, I'm still knitting the yarn. I showed this to you yesterday, but I wanted you to see it in all of its beautiful glory. It's corner to corner, so it's like this. But yeah, and the main feature of the pattern is like these drop stitch rows. And I am just stunned at the color of this. I really just want to knit on it. I mean, I am excited to knit with my alpaca yarn from Peru, but I really want to knit. The instructions just say to knit until the end of this yarn. So I'm sure I don't have too much more. I just heard my son yell. But yes, I wanted to let you see that in person before I put it away for the week for the vlog. And now I get to work on Ballerina Wrap. So yes, my swatch came out beautifully. I think I talked about it. I answered a spam call on Monday because I thought we were waiting for an allergist, because I think I mentioned in the last vlog that my son had an allergic reaction. I'm pulling up my phone because I want to show you. So I answered a spam call thinking it was the allergist. It was our zip code, but a different city listed. I was distracted with the boys and I answered, and look at this. Well, I should maybe make sure that nothing is like, yeah, nothing's bad. You see that? 75 calls for today since Monday. Spam. So many spam calls. What in the world? Okay. Yes, my swatch came out beautifully. It's so soft, just so drapey. Can you tell? Just, oh, I'm so excited. I have quite a lot of yarn of this, so I'm gonna stick with this needle size. I really don't like the pattern, the free pattern on her blog post page, so I bought the pattern because I wanted to support her. But I need to, let's see, open it and look. See what size I want, because I definitely don't want this to be super tight, and the pictures do show a little bit more of like fitted sleeves. It suggests negative ease, 0 to 2 inches. I guess I should probably make this small, the second size. Okay, everything is highlighted. I got one more spam call in the process. But I'm throwing up a YouTube video and I'm gonna cast on. Before I sign off, I wanted to quickly show you my progress on the Ballerina Wrap top. There it is. It's amazing. I probably got the same amount of knitting on all my projects, which was probably maybe like an hour and a half each day. This one, because I had to read the pattern the entire time, looks like nothing compared to just like garter stitch it on the blanket and then stocking it in the round on the and ribbing on the sock. An hour and a half. But I'm loving knitting with this yarn. It is surreal and so dreamy and soft. And then I also wanted to give you a little update on my cross stitch before I sign off. What I've been doing is listening to an audiobook and cross stitch at night as I wind down, and I really love it. But here it is. So it's going to be 2 more houses and then maybe a border. I haven't decided if I'm going to put like just a simple square border. That's what the pattern calls for. I just haven't decided. And then I'll sew it into a bag. Yeah, so cute. Yeah, I wanted to quickly pop on before ending the vlog. Also just wanted to say thanks for always coming back, for sticking around if you're new and we've just met. But I've noticed that the last few weeks I've been filming on Friday, which is typically just my editing day, but I simply just love being here. I love connecting with you guys. The more I talk to you, the more I feel like I'm talking to a friend, and so I don't want to take the whole day of Friday editing. I want to like chat and show you what I'm working on. It really means a lot to me that out of all of the amazing crafting YouTubers, that you would choose to watch mine. So, thank you so much. I look forward to hearing from you in the comments. Let me know if you cast it on anything this week like I did. Don't know what I'm going to work on next. I don't yet know how I'm going to pick and choose what I'll work on, but it was a fun vlog. This was a fun crafting week. I do have to say that. So, let me know what you're working on, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.